and my abs in the video for promiscuous. My style is ridiculous.
O seu tom DJ é terrorista, mulher. Vira a bundinha pros
Hey folks, your old pal keeping the country. It's been a while. I'd first like to start off by apologizing that I haven't been around and I haven't been posting a lot. I may or may not have been truthful about how sick I've been, but I'm getting better, so past is past and on to the bright future. We'll see what happens. So, with that being said, I wanted to apologize to all of y'all for not posting like I had been in previous years and months. So, there's my apology tour. Let's talk about, let's talk about a little bit of lightning. Artist. I can give you ideas. I can make up spreadsheets. I can call venues and get pricing. I can come up with a budget. I can come up with a million things for you guys. The thing is, you have to execute. So, what do we mean by execute? Let's say I come up with an idea. Hey, how about we do a campground tour? Go to every single campground that we can find that will let us play, set up a stage, play there, do whatever. And everybody's, oh man, that's a great idea. Okay, so I sat down and I call sponsors, Camping World, Lazy Day RVs, all those. Try to get some things for, the groups, the group and the artists themselves. So, we're not having to stay in hotels or whatever. Whether it be an RV bus type or a pull behind RV or whatever it may be. Along with, obviously, we have to have some trailers or something. But I could come up with an idea like that. I can go to them and meet with the head CEOs or their marketing people and lay out a plan. Because first thing they're going to do is, well, okay, how does this, how is this going to help us? How are we going to make money? Well, there's, then we lay out, okay, X, Y, Z, and, maybe A, B, C. But definitely X, Y, and Z. And so they jump on board, and so then we, I take the time to set it up, come up with a business plan, budgeting, as far as, food, fuel, artists' needs, wants and needs, obviously strings, microphones, all the incidentals. So we go through and we take all that time. I can do all that, but unless you, the artist, are willing to execute that plan and jump in with both feet, all I can do is propose it to you. Now, if you would like to do that, then you have to get back to me and say, yeah, I'm definitely into that, because obviously before we did anything, we would have a talk about this and about that. We're not going to go into specifics on here because this is really about execution on your part, which a lot of you are not doing. Social media wise or any otherwise. So we'll get into a few other things, what we're going to talk about with that. But, like I said, I can come up with all those plans, but unless you want to execute them and that is really what you want to do, I mean, if you want to continue to only play 3 or 4 shows a week in the little clubs and the little hot places and all that, that's fine. I mean, that's not for me to say. What's right for you is right for you. What's right for me is what's right for me. I'm obviously no spring chicken no more. I just turned 64 this year. So, with that, all that being said, execution. You guys have to sit down, make yourself a business plan, make yourself a plan, set some goals, realistic goals, not fantasy goals. I mean, I would start out with short-term 3 years, mid 5, and then long-term 10. Because we all know, I mean, y'all can say whatever you want to say, but we all know that it takes roughly minimum of 10 years as an artist in this music industry, period. That's a fact. Do you think Lainey Wilson was an overnight sensation? Nope. Do you think that Taylor Swift was an overnight sensation? Nope. I remember her being 15 years old. I want to say it was 2006 or so. She was playing at the Florida Music Festival, singing in a little corner. She may have been 14. I want to say she was 15, but she was sitting in a little corner playing her guitar. And I knew right then and there she was going to be a superstar. I've met a few other people on my journey that I believe will be superstars too. And the lightning is getting close, so we're going to speed this up a little bit. So execution. I can bring you the ideas, but you have to see if it's right for you. And if you think it's right for you, and it doesn't, I'm not talking me as, being your manager or anything like that. I will come to you with the plan. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't. It may be somebody else that comes to you. Hey, how about if we did this? Hey, how about if we did that? You, as the artist, still have to execute that thing. You're the one who has to go do the meet and greets. You're the ones who have to thank your fans and supporters. You're the one who needs to get on your social medias and thank your followers and listeners who are contributing, or just because they're on there, just because they are following you, because there's a lot of y'all I know. I'll have known you before you were stars. Some of you in the future I know for a fact are going to become superstars in your own rights. But that's neither here nor there. The second thing is dedication to your craft. What do I mean by that? Dedication to your craft. It's got to be all about the music. It's not that, oh, I want to get married and have babies, or I want a boyfriend, or I want a girlfriend, or I want to do this. If that is in your mind, you're in the wrong business. Get out. Keep on doing your 1-2 shows a week, because that's all you're ever going to do. You're never going to be successful. And is that harsh? Yeah. But you know what? It's reality too. If you're doing it for any other reason than for the music, then get out. If you're doing it for monetary reasons, if you're doing it for relationship reasons, if you're doing it for any other reason than for the music, get out. It's the best advice I can give you. So, I'll start trying to do these once a week. This one, execution and dedication to your craft. So, I guess that will make that about about all we gotta say. And until we see each other again, this is your old pal, keeping it country. And until we meet again, peace out. Boop, boop. Boop.